Hello everybody, welcome to the first episode of season 3 of the Betta Breeding Diary series. I'm so excited to be back for another season here of the Betta Breeding Diaries. It is time to start with a brand new spawn. If you haven't seen the videos already or heard about me talking about it, I am ready to breed my 5th spawn now, and they are beautiful yellow. Well, one is a koi, the other is just this gorgeous bright yellow color, just like the sun. But I do absolutely adore the yellow colors and I cannot wait to breed again. So that is just to catch you up a little bit if you haven't seen the videos about me breeding my new pair. Also, you should definitely go watch the videos though, so to get caught up. But anyway, I wanted to do an update because we are starting the whole process of getting them acquainted and actually conditioning them for breeding. So here is my female, of course. Like I told you guys, she looks like an actual lemon drop slash ray of sun. I love her. She is so huge. She literally looks like she could be a male. Truly in love with her. And of course, once again, if this is like the first time you're watching one of my videos, this is not a permanent home for her. She's in this jar because we are going to be conditioning her with the guy. So this is why she is here. Honestly, oh my goodness, the tips of her fins look like they're getting a little bit of black. What in the world? Interesting. I guess I'll have to monitor that. But anyway, we're gonna start conditioning. I have just been feeding them a lot and then letting them get used to being here for a while, for around 2 weeks now, and now I'm gonna start conditioning them and like actually sitting her in the jar in the breeding tank so that they can get used to each other, and of course increasing the amount of food I give them. Of course I do give them frozen live bloodworms because that is the best food for them overall and the best food to condition with. So that's what we're going to do because I am so ready now to go ahead and get this started. Since most of my other babies have been sold from my last spawn, I do have 4 left while I'm filming this, so hopefully those will get sold soon. But what we're going to do right now is I'm going to go let her go in the breeding tank and give them some time alone to get used to each other. So let's go. Okay, and then as you can see, he is like freaking out because she's in there, but that's good. Obviously this gets them used to each other and stuff like that because hello, they have to go on a few first dates before they can have children together. I mean, come on. But yeah, anyway, this is just what we do for around 30 minutes, 15 to 30 minutes a day, just so they can get used to each other for a while, and that is just a very normal practice when it comes to conditioning. Ugh. The bubbler's making so much noise. Alright, well, I'm just gonna go ahead and leave them in here, and then after that, I will feed them because I do feed them 2 to 3 times a day in the conditioning process.
2 hours later.
Okay guys, so it has been a little while since I have had my female in here, which by the way, I do want to say the male, his name is Gable and my female's name is Cheryl. So then I can just go ahead and like refer to them from their, you know, their names. So anyway, Cheryl's been here in a while. Gable has obviously been very attentive. One thing I do want to say is that he has been like starting to make a bubble nest, and he does this each time she is in here. But because of the jar, the heaviness, taking the jar out of the water, the nest, the beginnings of it that is, always starts to kind of get destroyed. But honestly, in my time, in my couple of years now of breeding, I have learned to never be really worried about that, about it like getting destroyed and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't ever really worry about it because honestly, some males right away, they won't make the bubble nest honestly until the female's actually released, and that is totally fine. And I already don't really have that much concern because of the fact that he's at least trying to now. So like, I do wholeheartedly believe that once Cheryl is like let out into the breeding tank that he definitely will make a nest. So everything does look good. Also, I am really hoping this time to have a lot of babies because my last spawn, the ones that I am selling right now slash almost currently sold out, there was only 21 babies in that spawn. And I am hoping for hopefully a bigger one this time. And with how big she's been getting, I really have like high hopes for that. But but honestly, I'll take what I can get. I just hope that it's successful. You know, obviously that is my biggest biggest hope, because I just want everything to be successful and I want them to be okay. And I really cannot wait. It is, let's see, Tuesday right now, and I have, like I said, been conditioning them food wise for a while, but also just really trying to let them settle in. So I'm using this few days to let them like see each other, and then Thursday is when I'm hoping to actually release her. So hopefully, if all things are still going good by Thursday, I will release her, and then hopefully they will breed. If you are aware of my last like spawn, I actually had to go through 2 different breeding pairs. I did not have luck with one pair that I had, and then finally had luck with the second pair, but it was very discouraging. I had not ever really had trouble like that before, and so I just really hope I don't have trouble with these guys, because these colors to me are like gold, and I want to see these babies just so much more than I wanted to see colors in any of the babies I've done so far, except for my first ones. You know, like these ones I have my heart set on. So I'm really hoping that they will do good. So fingers crossed. Okay, so I do just want to state I just took the female out, and now we are going to feed her. What I do is I honestly put the whole thing of bloodworms in like a cup, and then I just feed them when I want to feed them, and then I stick it in the refrigerator to keep it good, so that I can just pull it out at ease at multiple times of the day, so that it's easier that way, and I can feed them like a lot faster and efficiently during the day, since I do have to feed them multiple times a day. So anyway, I'm just gonna let her feast on the bloodworms here. And her stomach gets so big too, which is a really good thing in this case. And doing this like the way we're feeding them right now, like for breeding and conditioning, this is fine, but of course you don't want to feed your bettas tons of bloodworms multiple times a day if you're not like trying to breed them. So I just put in a lot, honestly. I do eyeball it, like I don't count, but I do put in a lot. As you can see, she's eating them really good. She looks healthy. Her stomach's getting big. That's all good, because when they eat, they produce more eggs. So that is a good thing. That's why you really want to condition them good. And the main reason why we condition the male is so that he will have enough energy, because he has to take care of the babies for quite a few days. So he needs all that energy he can get. So I'm going to put the female back in the warm tub. Now let's go feed the male, Gable. There's my dog. All right, and he is a good eater too, I've noticed, so that is a plus. Sometimes I do notice he has a hard time grabbing the worms, which just literally makes no sense to me, but like, whatever, as long as he gets them. Although he's struggling, look at him. Poor thing.
Ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Goodness gracious, honey. Well, he'll get it eventually. Let me just like give him some more so he can catch them. I've realized that when he struggles, him catching them is like they fall, is like works better for him. So okay, he's not gonna pay attention, but at least he got that one. Alrighty, so that's good. Although it is important to, of course, condition both of them, the female is definitely the most important, but obviously the male is still important to condition as well. But definitely make sure you keep up the conditioning process. Okay guys, so that is going to be it for this first little episode back of season 3. I don't know what's up with that. Anyway, season 3 of the Betta Breeding Diaries. I just wanted to kind of touch base and let you guys know that we are starting the conditioning process, and hopefully we'll be starting the whole breeding process very soon. I just wanted to reiterate on what I do to condition, such as feeding them multiple times and introducing them to each other. Also saying that it is not that big of a concern if the male doesn't have a bubble nest right away and stuff like that. But you know, in my book, everything is going well. So I hope you guys are excited. Let me know down below how you feel about this next spawn, and if you're excited to come along on this journey with me. Of course, I want to thank my patrons as always: Dylan, Courtney, Jeremy, Maddie, Davis, Mercy, Casey, Jesse, Dusty, Crystal, Steven, Amanda S, and Amanda D, and Mel. Thank you guys so much for being patrons. If you want to be a patron and support me, it would mean the world to me, and you get a lot of awesome perks. The link will be in the description box down below, and other than that, make sure sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, which you can do by hitting my face right up there, and you can watch another one of my videos by clicking right over there. It would mean the world to me if you guys would do so. We are now starting a brand new Betta breeding diary journey, so definitely subscribe and come join the family. And other than that, I hope you have a great day or night or whenever you may be watching this, and I'll see you guys in my next one.